The Kultcha.
PodCast.
The Kultcha.
PodCast.
You know, it's still
Wake
a drop.
your punk ass up. Wake up.
You know what I mean? It's still a drop. It's still a drop. It's still a drop. You don't have to say podcast.
Huh?
You don't have to say podcast.
I want to say
You know,
podcast because we got a series.
being funny.
I know that. No doubt. It'd be funny.
Yeah, you ready?
Yeah, what up? It's your boy Alley Cat.
And I'm Twin,
We are the Kultcha.
the podcast.
This is what we do. Today's episode, we're gonna talk about fast food.
Fast food.
You heard? You niggas kill me. And I'm gonna say this again.
This might be an upset podcast here.
You niggas kill me. Y'all won't support nothing black. And I mean, I can have a soul food restaurant and you'll get mad at me and won't support me. I'll spend money because I live in the community and keep my dollar in the community, and you won't support me.
Right, so let's get to it, right?
No, hold on.
Let's get.
You don't even get enough
Because-
of a portion. Because the meal, you said I didn't give enough wings.
Fighting.
You niggas kill me. And now y'all go do a big mass promotion for motherfucking Popeyes. I eat Popeyes though. So this episode is about fast food.
Fast food. Get it.
Know what I mean?
Now, when we look at the science of fast food, right? I like to look at it scientifically, right? First of all, it's in our neighborhoods more than, the suburban areas. That's number one. Number two, the colors of these fast food restaurants. They labeled in colors, which would be yellow, red. These are what we call fast food colors. You're supposed to get on that line, get your fast food, and get out. You know what I'm saying? When you go to a Red Lobster, when you go to an Olive Garden, you see more of comfortable colors. Nature, earthly colors. These colors be green, these colors be brown. You see some fish
Not
in the
as
fish
bright.
tank and stuff like that. It's not as bright. The lights is dim, so you could be more romantic if you with your partner, you having a special dinner. But fast food is not for you to stay in there all day and talk. You're supposed to eat your food and go. Now get them out.
Now, like I was saying, right? You motherfuckers killed me. 23 million not spent in social media,
Free
in advertisement.
advertisement.
Free advertisement. And if I needed you to do a drop or advertisement for anything, anybody black in a community that has a business, you would say, what are you doing for me?
Now let's talk about this chicken. Why is it so popping? Why is it so hot? The line's out the door.
But hold on, the sandwich was out since May. Because my fat friend told me. He
So-
said the sandwich was out since May and there was no promotion on it.
So why is it so hot now?
Listen.
Because they claim somebody did a commercial, a free advertising commercial on social media, which made this popping.
Listen, the best free promotion I ever saw, and it was a young man, and he did it for Patty LaBelle.
Oh yes, the pie. He was
I
like,
salute that. I salute that. But this shit here for Popeyes,
yeah,
I ain't really never heard of Popeyes doing nothing for my community.
but the black commercials.
Oh,
Loved it.
And the black lady that's falsified as the owner.
Oh yes.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
we know she
So
don't own Popeyes, right?
So let's break down.
We know that, right?
Let's break it down.
Oh yeah. They used a lot of people in these fast food commercials. One of them being Mary J. Blige. Tons of your favorite artists. They get paid money to advertise, in commercials for these fast food companies. But what we're saying is the community, as far as them as let the people know, Al, like, is this a franchise or not?
This is a franchise.
There we go.
This is a big business. It's actually corporate America business. They have what you call stocks. You can learn about that. You can buy into the company, get small portions because they're a major company. You're a franchise. You could build one up. You have to have a certain amount of money liquid in the bank. Like open a gas station, you have to have 1.5 liquid cash. You McDonald's, I think McDonald's is anywhere probably $1 million. I'm not exactly sure. I stand to be corrected. But these are actually corporations.
And that's what makes it crazy, because since they are corporations, like if you're in McDonald's and something is wrong with your burger, you're in Burger King or Wendy's, something is wrong with your chicken sandwich. Who do you go see if something is wrong with your chicken sandwich? You go either see the manager that's on duty, the supervisor, whatever you want to call that title, or you go see the cashier. You never see the owner of that franchise. You never get to see that, because the owner doesn't reflect what the workers look like. So a lot of these places, right? A lot of these places, the workers is not the same culture, not the same racial background.
23 fucking million.
Free
And
advertising.
then hold on, because I want you to get back to what you was in. And I ain't want to cut you off. But this is what we do, right?
Yeah.
23 fucking million, right? It's homeless people, it's starving people, it's people that are hungry, that even have a place to stay because they live check to check. These motherfuckers take the food and throw it away when they finish with it. Because I used to work in fast food. I worked in Burger King for like 2 weeks, you know what I mean? I ain't ashamed.
No wrong with working there.
I know, I ain't ashamed.
Nothing wrong working
Have
there.
it your way. I
Let's
did
get
eat
that
burgers
clear.
and all that.
Yeah.
But after a certain amount of time of that burger sitting on the warmer, it got thrown out.
Yeah.
I know that.
Right. See, I have no problem with nobody working in fast food. The problem is that if you're working in fast food as a business, just don't flip the burgers or be the cashier or be the cash wrap manager. Learn how to master that business. See what they're doing in that business so you can maybe collab with people to try to open up your own. Learn the numbers. Learn what is the weekly numbers, what is the monthly numbers, what is the year-to-date numbers. Learn this type of stuff and how to calculate to get the gross. Learn this stuff so maybe you can master the business. But yeah.
Not to cut you off. My argument in the topic of discussion is that you gave 23 million free promotion, but you won't even support your own.
Yeah.
That's my argument.
I mean, this has been going on. But to me, the epidemic of chicken, how it rises. I mean, they take about 30 days to grow a full chicken. It takes 30 days. I mean, they got Popeyes open 24 hours. You got the drive-thru. They selling chicken all night.
So how many chickens it is in the world?
They asking the question, what are we really eating? That is the question. Now, we know our people in the urban areas, we got high cholesterol, diabetes,
high blood pressure.
High blood pressure due to what we're eating this fast food. And what I'm saying is, you go once in a while and enjoy a Happy Meal. I'm not saying that, you know what I'm saying? But it seems like today, 2019, today's society, we're eating McDonald's on the regular. I remember when I was young, I went to McDonald's once in a while. Once in a blue moon.
It was a treat.
It definitely was.
It was a treat.
I was
like
excited.
You good or you got a good grade, you got it. You know, some little kids now that's the first thing they demand is fast food, and they think you owe it to them.
Oh yeah.
In your household. So I want so and so. No.
Yeah.
What about a home cooked meal? I don't want that.
So it's almost like these fast food companies is going inside of different areas and is staking out and planning out where to put these fast food restaurants to make majority of the money. And in order to make majority of that money, you have to set a fast food in an area where there is people with high blood pressure, high diabetes. You have to put one there because that's the only reason how they're getting it. If you ate more organically or if you shopped more for your food and cooked it, yes, you will still have some of those problems, but it wouldn't be as fluent or as high as it is today. You know what I'm saying? So that's my issue.
And what's the chemicals they put in them? Because these things are growing fast. I went to different countries and I seen their chicken and our chicken, and I was like, what
tastes different.
Right? It's smaller.
Yeah.
It's not as whatever hormones they put in it.
Oh, definitely put hormones in it.
So we have all these things with cancer, hormones. And not just cancer. We have all these things like cerebral palsy, autism. You know, you have so many different things. Are these coming through because of what we're eating?
It has to. It has to be. It has to be something in the water and in the food. Yeah.
So now, y'all do all this, and I'm still upset because the first thing you'll say to your fellow man or brother that comes from where you come from, and you might have been a little step up, or you got the door open for you, and instead of you saying, you know what, let me open this door, before you open that door to them, the first thing you say, how does it benefit me? Which is not in a bad way, but it all depends on how you look at it and how you perceive it. If I need it and I had this restaurant and I have good food and my food is great and you enjoy my food, you'll find a complaint. That Popeyes chicken sandwich is $3.99. You get one sandwich. I don't even know how big that sandwich is.
And talk about the biscuit. You need to drink a whole gallon of water just to get the biscuit down.
Hold on. I really want to give him this.
Yeah, give him it.
You'll have this chicken sandwich. This chicken sandwich probably no bigger than this cat.
Right, no doubt.
You'll spend $3.99 for it and still be hungry, and probably go buy 2 or 3. For say if I open up a restaurant, or I'm selling food and I'm in a restaurant business, and you come to mine, and I give it to you, I give you a full meal for $3, you'll complain. I mean, not $3. Let me say $10.
Okay.
Let me be realistic. Let me say I give you
Okay.
a full meal for $10. You'll complain about the portion.
Yeah.
That's one. That's not even one. Let me not even start with, because that's not one. You know, we say go 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me start at 0. The first thing you say, let me get a sample. Let me see how it tastes.
Can you sample the chicken at Popeye?
Can you sample the chicken at the Chinese restaurant?
You
And it's
can't.
about 4 of them on every block, and a 10-square radius is about 8 of them.
I consider a Chinese restaurant a fast food restaurant.
That is a fast food
I
restaurant.
mean, it's in the same category
Now
to
let me
me.
go back to what you said. Can you sample Popeyes?
Nope.
But you got lines out the window, and then and it's big in southern states. And a lot of southern states that it's big in are, how would you say, predominantly populated by black folks.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're 12% of the population. Am I correct?
Yes.
So we're 12% of the population. We control the value of a dollar, but we're not controlling the dollar.
No. No. And,
I really want y'all to think about this, man. This is deep.
Yeah.
Just off of a sandwich.
So you know, just to elaborate on it, there's less people cooking in the urban community today. Do you
Because
understand?
they have to work.
Huh?
Your moms have to work
Part of
because
it
you
is-
might be a single parent. Your dad might be a single parent. Or we're going back and forth with bills, and it's rough. So, it's hard for me to
Yeah.
really get there and cook. So I got to stay on the go because I got to work. And then now, mind you, you're still losing money.
So the kids is growing up on fast food.
Yeah.
So is they going to cook when they get older?
No.
No,
They don't
not
probably
at
even
all.
know what cooking is.
Not at all.
Now everybody has to go to culinary school when all you had to do was go to grandma's house. Or sat with your mama because your mama knew how to cook because she learned from her mama and it passed down. Because my mother told me, she said, never depend on a woman to cook you a meal because that day she gets mad at you, you won't eat.
And when you look at it, there is a backlash on the fast food industry as restaurants. When you look at it, that's why you see a lot of clips of people being ignorant in these restaurants. They beating up the cashier. They say ain't getting enough ketchup. They say, you know.
They charge you for extra. They only give you 3 ketchup. They want to charge you for sauces, 35 cents. McDonald's want to charge you for a sauce. They'll give you a 20-piece nuggets and want to hand you 1 or 2 sauces. I've been through it. I experienced it. I don't even like eating there no more.
Because what we're doing here is they feeding the body, but what we're doing on this podcast is feeding the mind.
That's what
right.
we are
That's
doing.
what we're doing. Like, you know, they say if you eat better, you think better. You know what I'm saying?
And you do better.
And you do better. So, you know, this is the culture that we're talking about, that we lived our whole life. And when it comes to fast food restaurants, I mean, after a while, it works against our culture.
It works against our culture, but they use us because we make them popular.
Of course.
Every ad,
Of course.
campaign, or whatever it is, has the hip hop culture.
Yes. All you got to do is go back on Burger King commercials in the 80s, the 70s, the McDonald's commercials. You will see less colored people in there. Now they're trying to incorporate colored people and colored kids
Not trying.
in
They're
these
incorporating.
commercials.
And now they have to use our music, and now they have to use us for our music. Not, how would you say, transforming it and having a white guy doing the jingle. No, it has to be who did it now.
Oh, yeah. I mean, who want to eat from a restaurant that, you know, their main character is a clown anyway?
And you know what's funny? Because y'all quick to say you clown ass nigga, but you sitting in there motherfucking buying from Ronald McDonald. Listen, I was a kid. I went to the Ronald McDonald shows on Sufton and Linden. Yes, I was part of that fucking culture as a kid, and I loved it. I wanted McDonald's. My granddad to take me to McDonald's. God bless his soul. Now that I'm older and a little bit more wiser, and know that it wasn't an everyday thing. It was a treat, and I see everybody making it an everyday thing. That is not right.
Of course.
Because you're clogging your arteries.
Talk about it.
Your hypertension is high.
Oh yes. Less patience.
Diabetes.
The
This
attention
cup of
span is
soda.
short.
New York State, I don't know if they made the ruling or the law that you couldn't have supersize. They stopped supersize in New York State.
You know it's a problem when you go to the doctor for a checkup and the doctor asks, do you eat fast food?
And how often do you eat it?
And the minute you agree and say, I do, they say, please don't eat the fries. All the salt that's on the fries. That's why your blood pressure's a little high. That's why, you know what I'm saying?
But you know what's crazy?
Yeah.
You gotta even watch the water you drink. The Dasani water, and that's one of them, has magnesium sulfate. Magnesium sulfate is Epsom salt.
And they serve these Dasani waters in these fast food restaurants. It's a great point.
So you say, okay, well, I'm gonna get the food and I'll just drink some water.
Oh yeah.
You better off drinking tap water.
Yep.
That water right there is high in sodium.
And alkaline. So we gonna get it. This is the culture, right? And this right here, this episode is definitely a food for thought. Food for the thought, all right?
Yeah. And your thought on food.
I'm Twin.
I'm Alley Cat.
And this is the culture. Podcast.